you'll see it is a size 9. The style code's there, and I will put it in the listing itself for the details. And then the box is the simple retro Jordan box with the gold Jordan emblem on the box. And then, nothing to see here, folks, the same old stuff. And once we open the package, we have the traditional 23 sheet in there. And then, when we get inside, and yes, I have worn all these shoes. I'm going to show you why, because they're all dope. So, we have here, guess what? What do you know it as? The Playoff 9s. Take a look at it. Look at this detail here in these sparkles. Oh, wait, bling bling on your shoe. All right, let's get started. You know how I like to do. So we have the toe box here, which is trimmed with this black here with the little shimmery in it. And that's the little bit of the nubuck there. And then, actually, no, it's like a suede material. I'm sorry. Then the white is the leather. Then we have the black laces going up. We have the mesh toe or shoe insole. And then we have here on the side the white with the same black trim all the way around. And then we have the black midsole here with the white bottom. The Jumpman red on the side. We have in the back here the number 23, the Jumpman with the red. And then everything is in that red. What's that red? If you remember what the name of that red is, not just playing. The name of the red and the name of the thing is on the box as usual, but it's just the regular Jordan red. And then you have here on the other side, you have the same black trim, the black midsole and the white here. And on the bottom, of course, you can go on Nike and read these details. I'm sorry it's dirty, but of course, like I said, I've worn them. The red Jumpman here, and then we have all the history in this sole. And you guys can check out the details on Nike.com, and I'll send you the link, or I'll put the link in the description so you can take a look at that, and if you want to read those details. Inside of the shoe, we have, of course, the size tag with the details there. And then we have the insole. Now, what I've done for you guys, and I will start to do, and excuse once again the fact that I've worn it, is to take out the insole on the shoe. And this is for legitimacy purposes for those who want to, you know, really check this out. You see here? You see we have the Nike here. And then that's definitely one thing, but something I want you to know is the pull tab to even pull these out, the insoles out, is here. And this is important now. Some of the fakes don't even have this arch raised here for you to have that. You see that? You need to make sure this looks just like this. And then on the bottom, there's always a number here. Zoom in on that number. Tap for zoom. It went dead.
It won't zoom.
Okay. Can you see it?
Not the number.
Okay, no, that's fine. Is it zoomed in though?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the little details there. Make sure you have these details here. This is just what the number of this actual part of the shoe is, and that's very important to just, you know, for legitimacy purposes. So what I'm gonna do is just stick, you know, my insole back in my shoe and show you guys how to do that too. It's fairly simple. It does take a little bit of work, a little bit of push, and then you may have to go in there with your foot and make it all nice and neat. Put it back in there. And then we have here the other foot, Playoff 9s. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get these, you missed out. This is one of the first of, you know, the 3 that I'm going to show you that was definitely a heat release. So, Playoff 9s. Part of our Christmas Air Jordan series of heats. We're gonna put that to the side. Boom. It is the Space Jam Air Jordan 11. Let's get started. I don't want to take your time. So we have here the box. The first thing you notice, all the little Space Jam characters here is the number 23. You see that? And then you have the 45 within the 23, which I thought was pretty dope concept. You have the traditional pull-out cover, and then you have the Jumpman on one side, all the details about where this came from. I don't know, you guys checking me out? I got my little bands on today, my little Kickzablaze bands and a little leather bracelet I always wear to keep me in check with, you know, the world and what's going on. It's kind of like my center of peace. but we all have it. So if you're interested in getting one, I do make them, let me know. And then of course the bands, we give them away for free or $2 online. Getting back to this, the box, the outside, that's pretty much it. Then the interior box here is the number 45. You see how it's just in there embossed, and then just a dark Jumpman here. And then nothing else here, but what else is a detail in this box is this Space Galaxy interior. I thought that was a pretty dope concept because it is a Space Jam. So, you know, put that there. Then, of course, you have the traditional sleeve, which is the number 11. Can't go wrong with those. Then you have the number 45 as the tissue paper. And get inside. And yes, once again, these have been worn. We have here the Space Jam 11. And if I didn't say it, please go cop those playoff 9s wherever you can get them, because they're definitely worth having in your collection. These Space Jams, I just want to, you know, take the time for y'all to see the different angles, you know, zoom in on this beauty. So we have some changes here with the Space Jams. We have that they went to that Concord grape, which that Jumpman, look at that Jumpman. Zoom in on that Jumpman. That Concord grape is dope, right? And then if you come back out and you look here in the front, that Concord grape in the tab where the Jordan Jumpman is. See that? And I'm showing the details of this shoe first because I thought that was really dope about the shoe. Then you have in the back the number 45, and we've gone to stitching instead of the traditional press on. So zoom in on that threading there. You see that? These are some things I'm showing you, you know, fake versus real. So let's go through the shoe right quick. We have the front part here with the traditional black silhouette, and it's black all the way through, black mesh, black patent leather on all sides. It doesn't get much better and sleeker than that. It just feels like a tuxedo, you know what I'm saying? Well, I think that's one reason why I do like it. And then the bottoms, of course, are that the icy soles, and they've got that special coating on it so that they don't get, you know, pissy so quick. And pissy is just meaning brownie. But I want you to zoom in for a minute. I want to show you a couple of imperfections that was part of this new release because they decided to raise the actual side of the shoe. And then if you zoom in there, you see that little snippet of the cut. And then you see this little snippet of the cut. And then you see this snippet of the cut. So that's another thing you have to look to, and people complain about, because these shoes were cut, you know, kind of jagged. People were complaining about authenticity. But if you look at both of my shoes, everywhere I showed you a cut, both shoes have that same cut. And I guarantee you, some people didn't even notice that. Look at that. Check it. You thought I was lying, huh? Yeah. Know your shoes. Check out your shoes, man. And then we have the insole. I told you I was going to start taking them out for you. Once again, they're dirty. I've worn them. So zoom in on that. You got that Nike Air OG size 9. The little flap on the side. Once again, that code. And you see this additional number here? These are details you need to look for in these shoes, man. Know that you're buying legitimate stuff. And then we, of course, have the box. The rest of the box, the little traditional purple ring, and then the tab. This information here, I got mine from Foot Locker. Shout out to Foot Locker. You guys are always looking out for me. You know, plug, gotta plug the plug sometimes. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our size 9 Air Jordan Space Jams. Another cop. If you didn't, you should be crying somewhere right now. You definitely can come through us. We'll find them for you. Get them in your hand. Check the links down at the bottom for that. And last but not least, You know, we seem to be flowing pretty good here. You put this insole back in. I'll put that in later, no big deal. And, you know, take a moment to see how you correctly put your shoes back in the box, because I don't play. I make sure these things done right. All right, so you got that. Space Jam on it. Yeah. So that was your Space Jam 11's December 2016 Air Jordan 11 release. Just in case you didn't know, now you know. On to the next one. My plug tell me, yeah, I got you. And you know who you are. So we're not gonna have that conversation right now. Yeah, man, I got you. Guess what? Day of the damn shit. Nah, no point. All of a sudden we speaking a different language. So it's all good. I'm very resourceful. Just remember that. So let's get into it. We got in here tissue paper number 23. Old traditional stuff. And look at here. Did you see it? Did you see that peak? Did you see that peak? Woo! Now we're gonna really keep it close on these bad boys here. Yeah, wiping it down. Let me tell you something. When I saw these hoes, I wanted these hoes. So ain't nothing new. But before we get started, I want you to zoom in real good on this velvet. You see what I see? Do you see the plushness of this damn velvet? OMG. And when I tell you, every turn, you see how it's turning? It looks dark, then it looks light. Then it looks dark, then it looks light. That's because them hoes just straight up legit. You can't get a better quality of velvet than this here. And I promise you, working on shoes, you get to know the different textures and quality of things. And as you can see, these shoes have definitely been worn, not once, not twice, but maybe 4 or 5 times. So let's get started. We have the Velvet 11s that came out as a special Christmas edition. They were released on December the 17th on Nike online only. And they were extended size women's up to a 9.5. They also re-released them recently, so I don't know if you had an opportunity to do so. eBay did, and this is where I got these from. And literally the story on these, let me tell you right quick before I get started. The story on these, eBay told me I had the shoe. Went to check my email, they said the shoe was on, and I'll be showing you different shots of it while, turning it around and stuff while I'm talking. You know, eBay said, zoom in on this Jumpman right quick. eBay said that, you know, I had the shoe, and then I went and checked to see if I had the shoe, and they said it was on hold. It was going to be on hold, and if they got the shoe, then I would get the shoe, but if they didn't get the shoe, then they would give me my money back. What kind of fraggle-naggle bull is that right there? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell somebody you give them something and you take it back? So then they sent me a shipping confirmation. I was like, oh hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the shoe. But it did come, obviously I got it, so I'm very thankful and blessed. Shout out to eBay. All that other craziness was not necessary, but I'm all good for it now. And the only other thing in this box is the traditional Jumpman sticker. I'm sure we have enough of these if you're a sneakerhead. Nonetheless, we have these, you know, what do you guys want to call this color? I'm stuck between like a cranberry or a fuchsia, but it's pretty. And when you see it in person, it's just pretty. It's shoes nice to wear. It's easy on the foot. You know, it's got the traditional cut on the Jumpman there. You see how lean it is. So if you have one and it's not this lean, it looks a little fat. This right here is all lumped up. You got a problem. This cut is not crisp as this. You got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So we have here up gold trimmed and this beautiful burgundy velvet. I guess we'll go with burgundy. And then on the side, the same all the way through, that golden Jumpman. I kind of zoomed in on some shots while I was running my mouth, so I hope you saw that. 23 in gold. And then we got the foot here. We got the insole here. I told you I was gonna be looking out, so look at that insole. Boom. See? Fine footwear since 1985. Yeah, man, but look how watered down this is, you know? And what's the price point on this? Yep, retail price $220. Look at the box. And you know what other 11s come in. So this, I guess this is going to be my vent section. Let me go ahead and get it out there. Let me show you the other shoes and all that good stuff while I'm running my mouth. You know, Flaming got doggone Nike and whomever else thought it was a great idea to put such a badass shoe together and give it a damn dry ass box. You know what I'm saying? No damn bells and whistles, nothing. Nike. And we females, so this is extended size. I trust you. I wanted a dust bag with this shit. I wanted some damn stickers with this shit. Hell, I wanted some gold sprinkles on some shit like damn Salt Bae, if need be. But this shit right here, I would cop it because the shit's pretty. It's pretty. But it's not worth $220. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. So if you want to wait down the line, somebody got it, and it happens to go down in value, cop it. Don't cop this shit now and be looking for all these accessories and shit, because the shit ain't gonna happen. Point blank, period. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm gonna get to this damn on foot. Y'all check them out. Let me know what you think. I know you are, because y'all blew up my comments the last time, but we love you and we appreciate it. Till next time, check out our recap that ass. Deuces.